I don't have words to explain, guys. I don't have words to explain. Now, know somebody that said like, "Oh, New York City's great. It's a great city. You probably wouldn't like it." Yeah, well, I wouldn't like it, and I sure as hell don't like it now. 100%. In fact, I think everybody should be fired. What we're starting to live in, guys, is a fucking clown world, and a clown world that needs to be stopped. You know, I made a video recently. Not necessarily recently, but I made a video to where I say don't take your kids to school. To any school, because there's indoctrination there, it's messed up, it doesn't teach kids anything. I've actually made a video about it, about my school and the stuff that I went through as when I was going through school. And it wasn't nearly as bad as it was for me, particularly, because I didn't have to deal with that. I did have sex ed, but, you know, in high school. A bit weird, I'll be honest. Bit weird to have that kind of discussion in high school. Yeah. I mean, let's be honest here. Weird. But I draw the line when you start influencing kids. I draw the line when you think it's okay to do this to kids. Now, I don't know about you, but there's a certain P word I like to use that kind of describes these type of people. You know, the type of people that are interested in kids like this. And how the school is not being shut down, on top of the fact being investigated with these so-called teachers that are teaching these kids this garbage, is beyond me. Now, to the person who ever thought that said that was like, oh, New York's great. Yeah, well, it's not. Your state is garbage. Your state is full of very, very sick individuals. And anybody that says that New York is this great, amazing state, well, you're going to have to prove to me that how it is a great state. Because from what I'm seeing, it's pretty messed up. Now, my state, California, yeah, it's terrible. And I could go into a whole rant about my state and how it's great on how, you know, they're pretty much allowing kids, to be molested. It's okay. Be touched. In California, and they're gonna get less sentences due to this, because, you know, California's messed up. I hate my state. I hate their policies. I hate everything that they do. And I do plan to get out at some point because I completely despise the state. However, New York is reaching definitely a new time low. Definitely a new time low. Now, I don't know if this is happening across other states. I don't know. I'll probably have to do more research, and God forbid, I'm scared to even do research. I almost didn't want to do this video, guys. It was so disgusting. What I'm going to show you is disturbance, disgustingness, and quite honestly, I don't know how you would want to continue watching this video. Now, the video that I don't want to show you, nor do I actually want to particularly watch it, because, yeah, it's not necessarily YouTube friendly, and it's not really friendly for pretty much anybody of any age group. As sort of a joke. You know, this is the type of thing that we joke about. Well, I'll put it down in the video below and see how you guys think. So, we're gonna go here, and you're gonna see the greatness. Parents outraged after New York private school shows videos about masturbation to students age 6. Good job, New York. You're the greatest. Just the greatest. And you know what? The Dalton School is one of New York's most elite private schools. You know what? After seeing this video, or seeing what you guys have here, I don't think you guys are so elite. Yeah. Elite doesn't really cross to my mind. What it crosses my mind is very, very sick, disgusting individuals. Yeah. Let's read this great article and see how great this is. An elite New York City school has been hit with a wave of protests by parents after they discovered their children were being shown videos about masturbation. Well, I would agree that would be correct. The 50,000 year old. Okay, Jerome. Okay. The 55,000 a year adult in school has reportedly been bombarded with complaints over the sex education classes their 6 and 7-year-old kids have been receiving. The New York Post reports. The news site said that the institution's director of health and wellness, Justine Ang-Fonte, have been showing the first grade pupils year two in the UK, cartoons featuring small children discussing touching themselves. You know what? I don't see how this is even remotely okay. Okay, why? Why is this here? Why are you? It wasn't even showing the 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds. Shit. Hell, 10-year-olds. Why? Just why? Why? In one clip, a little anime boy asks, "How come my gets big sometimes and points up in the air?" Adding, "Sometimes I touch my wahabila because it feels good." Yeah. A girl then sometimes says, "Sometimes when I in my bath or when my mom puts me into bed, I like to touch my." YouTube is great for making me have to censor myself to a point because this stuff is just disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. Whoever lives in New York, I hope you guys get that school completely destroyed and removed. I don't want to see that school alive ever. Period. One mother told the news site, "We are horrified to learn this was shown to our first grade 6 and 7-year-old kids without our knowledge or consent. But it's so hard to fight back because you'll get canceled and your child will suffer." Yeah, it's true. Because these sick individuals, these far leftists, actually think it's okay to sexualize children. Which I don't think it is okay at all, period. But, we're going to have a lot of people thinking, these sick individuals think it's okay to sexualize these kids. And God forbid these guys shouldn't be put in the slammer and for the rest of their lives. And not see the light of day. I'm a firm believer anybody that is a pedophile or anybody that is a rapist should never see the light of day again. Period. Gone. Dunzo. Bye-bye. So I don't want to see those people the light of day again. Ever. Another said, "I'm not against all sex education, but it's not cool to keep parents in the dark about it." Yeah, 100%. This type of stuff should be definitely noted to the parents 100%. Although they know that most parents would not allow this anyways for their kids, so they try to get away with it. Although a number acknowledged that it was important to teach children the concept of value of consent to protect them from abuse, others said the issue had been taken to extremes. First off, since when do kids ever going to engage in that type of activity ever? At that age? There is no need for consent or anything at that age because it's not going to be happening. Okay? They're kids. They should be playing with dolls, trucks, going outside and playing jungle gym, doing kid stuff. Not that. We don't have to worry about that. That is a thing that should be dealt with the parents at the parents' leisure, not the schools. Listen, we don't need schools teaching or raising our kids, period. That is the parents' job. Let the parents do their freaking job, all right? One such parent allegedly said, "I'm paying $50,000 to these a-holes to tell my kid not to let her grandfather hug her when she sees her." Yeah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Complete bullshit. I can't believe that we have schools like this existing in our country. We need to remove them. 100% remove them. Another reason why I say New York should probably be nuked. While another complained, literally parents are supposed to say to their kids, "May I hug you?" I can't believe this. I just can't. The school responded to their concerns by insisting that only a small group of parents have protested against Fonte's classes and that they had misinterpreted the content, the Post reports. Now, I don't know what's to misinterpret here or whatever you would call it. Sorry about my speech impediment, people. Some words are very hard for me to pronounce. Forgive me. However, I don't know how you can confuse this at all. It's quite clear what the video says and what they're teaching the kids. There's nothing to confuse here, all right? I'm sorry. It's just not a thing, all right? There's just nothing to confuse this at all. There's no confusion. So I don't know what you're talking about, school. This is try to low the blow from you guys. There's not gonna be no lowering the blow. There is just gonna be straight. Just you should be removed from society. However, the school has also discreetly removed the video about kids touching themselves from the curriculum. I don't care. Get rid of the school entirely. I don't care. They have shown that it cannot be trusted to teach your kids. A Dalton spokesperson said in a statement, as part of Dalton's comprehensive health curriculum for students, a lesson on gender and bodies included 2 evidence-based on age-appropriate videos approved for students for 40 years and older. No, gender and bodies should not be included, period, in any school, in any year, at any point in time. Especially for kids. Because this is not how we do things, alright? Gender and bodies should not be included into any point at any school, at any age, especially kids at this age, period. Because this is not appropriate. This is not what kids need to learn. This is not important. Teach kids what they need to know. Again, schools are not teaching kids anything. They're teaching them garbage, and they're not helping them. There's a reason why our school system and the reason why our education is so low is because you have schools like this not actually teaching kids. These videos align with nationally recognized methodologies and standards. Well, things should be changed. We consistently review our health curriculum, making sure that the content is developmentally appropriate, and if necessary, we adapt our curriculum. Well, guess what? Your curriculum's garbage, and it should be removed. And here's the bigger problem that I have here, guys, is that if we look at this here, all this great stuff, the Daily Mail has this, so I guess we have the Daily Mail talking about this and here or not. So we have the Daily Mail doing about it. But if we go here to our great endeavor here, do you see CNN, MSNBC, anything related to what's talking about this? What do you guys see here that's a constant thing that's talking about this? Because I'm not seeing the big hot topics news sites talking about this at all. Let's see. Let's go over the line. The Gateway Pundit, the Epoch Times, Inside Hook, Newsmax, Stormfront, New York Post, Fox News. Like, and let's be honest, it's not even some of these are not even actually about the situation at hand. So these great news articles, these great establishments are not talking about this. They're all hush hush. So the only way that you're actually gonna find anything about this is through websites like Indy 100. The Daily Mail, Fox News talks about this, the Newsmax, like, these are the things I'm talking about CNN, MSNBC, all these other, the New York Post, all these other things, all these other websites, these journalists or whatever are not talking about this, period. And that shows a very huge precedent on what's happening in our country and what type of information is being withheld from us. See, they'll talk everything about what happens to conservatives and the right and anything that is pertaining to Donald Trump or what have you. But anything that's on their side, they don't actually talk about, period. They just don't talk about it. Anything that's related to Biden is all hush hush, put in the back. It's not put onto Twitter. It's not put onto Facebook. Nothing. Nobody talks about this on these sites. Things need to change, guys, and we need to fight back. And New York, I hate to break it to you guys, but you guys just need to be bombed and nuked at this point. You're just not worth anybody's time. Just not worth anybody's time. So at the end of the day, guys, we need to fight back, push back against these so-called journalists, these schools. Get rid of these schools, redo the whole school system because it's complete garbage, and get things underway. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. I love to see your guys' opinions on this, and I'll read them and see what we all talk about. Let's talk. Let's try to solve some things here. By the way, for last one thing, I do notice that some people's comments are actually being deleted. I made a comment on this to one gentleman that commented onto my videos recently. He posted about two things. One thing on my latest video, and then one on my previous videos about a week or two ago, give or take. And his comments was also deleted. And another commenter was also commenting in his video. His comments were also deleted. So I do not delete people's comments. I am a huge advocate for freedom of speech. Say what you will. Even if you say the N-word, go ahead and say it. It does not matter to me because it's freedom of speech. Just say what you will. I don't delete comments. And YouTube is doing some good censoring here. As you guys all know, they're trying to censor us, the way we think, and I don't like that. But yeah, take care, guys, and hope I see you guys in the next video.